morning this morning because you might never have heard of them before, but nothing stops you now to go and find them online at www.papervideo.co.za to find out what they're doing, because it is so important what these guys are doing. And guys, by guys I mean there's two of them, and one of them are here, ladies and gents. One of the founders of Paper Video is Paul Marie. Good morning and welcome to KFM.
Good morning, Ryan. Thank you very much.
Paul, this is great, and I'm saddened to say that I only discovered what it is you were doing a week ago, and I'm really happy to say that this morning, hopefully more people will find out what it is you're doing, because it's something that's drastically needed. Now, you and your partner, Chris, decided in 2014, how do we help certain parts of our beautiful, not only province, our country, that don't have access to resources?
Absolutely. We felt that a big thing that we really have to try and tackle is the state of education in South Africa. Both of us have had experience teaching in a school called COSAT in Khayelitsha.
Okay.
And through our experiences, while COSAT was a lovely place to teach at and is one of the very privileged schools in the way that they are present, punctual and passionate teachers,
right,
we have learned that one of the main obstacles to education is the students' ability to access quality teachers whenever they need them.
Yes.
And we thought that given the state of technology and the increasing penetration of smartphones in all areas of society in South Africa, this is a great way to reach as many students as possible and scale up that accessibility to a national level.
Now, the thing is that, like, you try and think about how much information you can put onto a SD card.
Yeah.
But when it comes, so it's now you've got this idea, you want to get this information, you want to put it into these cards and make sure as many learners can get access to this information. How hard was it to create a formula to put it into that space? And people can't see my fingers, but I'm literally making the sign of a micro SD card, because that's literally the size in which all that information needs to be put onto.
Well, the nice thing for us was that the videos that we created at Paper Video, which are videos for maths, physics, life sciences and accounting in grades 10, 11 and 12, they're videos that are a solution for a particular exam question. So for one exam question. So for example, the idea is that a student is working through their exam, they get stuck on a particular question, they go, what is going on here? And they're able to then scan a code next to that question and then watch the video. Now, that means that our videos have become little mini lessons for each question, and they're between 5 to 10 minutes long, and as a result, you might have literally 2,000 videos for maths, physics, life science, accounting across a single grade, but they're all small enough to slap them onto one SD card, which means that you then slap it into your phone, which means that you don't need internet or data to have to watch them.
Fantastic. And that's a big problem, because people in certain parts of rural South Africa don't have Wi-Fi. They don't have internet. How do we get that to them? So listen, I've got to ask this question. How are we getting and making sure that this is getting to everyone that needs it?
That's a really good question. That is our main aim. We want to cover all corners of South Africa. We don't want to have a little project where we reach some urban centers. We want to cover everyone. So one of the big ways we do this is by getting contributions, getting donations, getting sponsorships from large corporates down to active, caring individuals and citizens, and in that way really roll it out on a massive scale. So for example, we've just come off a project with the company MMI Holdings, which include Momentum and Metropolitan, where we were able to get our resources to over 3,000 students across 4 provinces in South Africa.
Wow.
And now we're very excited about an opportunity linked with Theodore Yak, who's doing his Century Crossing this morning, where he's flying the flag, if you will, for 6 social causes, Paper Video being one of them. And we're really proud and grateful that Theodore chose us as one of the groups where you could donate towards the sponsorship of our resources by visiting a website called centurycrossing.co.za.
I really dig this, and I think that there is enough momentum in the Western Cape to get everyone talking about this and for us to propel this, because this is a locally brewed concept and a locally brewed idea that has the potential in terms of a seed to grow and be exactly what it should be, a resource pool for grade 11, 12 and 10s who are in desperate need of bettering their own education and getting great results. So Paul, you have got my pledge to get involved, because I see that I've seen this, you got Afrikaans, Xhosa for the future, Zulu as well, and also aiming to provide subtitles in future to allow resources to be used by deaf and hearing impaired students. This is brilliant. Paul, to you and your partner, all the best. Please go and check out papervideo.co.za and make sure you support them. There is access to contact information where, if you as a corporate that's listening want to get involved and help Paul continue the great work that he and Chris are doing with this project, please get involved. And thanks for being an active citizen in the Western Cape and making this accessible to as many people as possible.
It's only a pleasure. It brings great meaning to my life, and thank you so much for your support and pledge.
We'll put everything on the KFM website as well. Go and support papervideo.co.za. They're a great bunch of guys doing good work in the community.